Hi guys, James Orr, founder of Decisive Trading. So, with this series of videos, I want to go into some of the things around the trading community that I don't think are clarified enough by trading educators. Now, I've been holding off from doing this for a little while because I think a lot of it is going to be sort of received a little bit negatively by certain aspects of the trading community. But I want to start getting this information out there because nobody is really talking about it, and I don't think it's very fair. The way things are sort of promoted, the way things are talked about, I think it's a lot of sort of cloak and daggers a lot of the time, and I don't like the way the industry is set out in that regard. So, first thing I want to go over is that most of you are going to fail to become consistently profitable traders. Now, if you're relatively new to trading, or if you've been trading for a while, I'm sure you've already sort of looked into the failure rates amongst retail traders. And because of the new ESMA regulations, brokers actually have to start telling us the failure rate. And right now they're sort of saying it's around about, usually it tends to be 77 to 80% of their customers fail to consistently make profits. Now, what I would also like to say actually is, I'd like to know the metrics they use to define consistently profitable, because I think it'll be higher than 80%, and they're using some sort of clever techniques to make it look like somebody's profitable. Maybe they're profitable over 1 month or 2 months, and for them that means consistently profitable. But that's a story for another day. Anyway, so we know there's a high failure rate among retail traders. Now the problem is in the trading community. With trading educators, a lot of them, I'm not going to say all trading educators, a lot of trading educators, they promote this image and this belief that if you sign up for the training course, you're sort of buying out of that failure rate and into a guarantee to success. And you can often see things like, you go onto the websites and it's the 3-month plan to get you to consistently profitable, or the 6-month plan, or whatever it may be to get you to consistently profitable. Now, the other side of it is that you'll see people promoting things like the flashy lifestyle. You'll see them, they're around the pool, they're somewhere exotic, they've got lots of sports cars, and the message will basically be, you could be just like me. You could buy out of your boring life and you could start making all this money just like me. All you need to do is take my training course. So with training courses, there is still a very high failure rate among students. It's part of trading. It's unavoidable. I have not found a way to make all of my students consistently profitable. It's impossible. It's such a difficult industry to succeed in. Now, the danger is by promoting the belief that there is this sort of step-by-step process and you're definitely going to be a consistently profitable trader, or by promoting this sort of fast cash, fast lifestyle, is that you can start to look at the training course as the sort of the end result. You start to think, okay, all I need to do is save up my money, buy this trading course, and then I go through the process and I'm a consistently profitable trader. So you come into the trading course with these unrealistic expectations, and what that can do is it can lead to basically devastation. You can start losing a lot of money because you think you should be profitable in this time period, and then you start to sort of get this pressure on your shoulders when it's not happening. And what tends to happen is it snowballs into emotional trading, and it snowballs into lots of losses. A training course, training course, it's a bit of a tongue tie, is, the way I look at it, is the foundation of your trading. Okay, when you buy into a training course, it should be directing you in the right direction. It should give you that solid base where you can start then building from, to start developing your trading skills and working toward becoming consistently profitable. But when you buy into a training course, so you can have the foundation there. If you're building a house, you can sort of dig into the ground, put the foundation down, but it's absolutely useless until you start building the structure on top of it. If you take the training course and you come in with these unrealistic expectations, it's going to be useless. I sort of look at it as it's the foundation, and then my job becomes kind of guiding the student, keeping them pointed in the right direction. If they start to struggle, if they don't understand things, then it's my job to sort of help them clarify things. And even sometimes my job can just be to pick people back up, Because when they have mistakes, if they go through a bout of that emotional trading, they can feel really down. And what the danger is it can then spiral into something a lot worse. And so it can be my job to just sort of pick them back up again, get them back onto that foundation and sort of set them away to building again. In fact, some students, I don't even speak to some students. Some of the students just like to work by themselves. Okay, so I should point that out also. But with the training course, you have to understand you're still going to go through this shitstorm, okay? It's still going to be incredibly difficult. And the reason it's very important to understand that is because I want you to be prepared. I want you to succeed as a trader. And to do that, you need to come in with your eyes wide open. There's no 3-month schedule to becoming a consistently profitable trader. There's no 6-month schedule. I don't know. And you know, there's obviously going to be flukes. There's always flukes. You can point to your friend who knows his cousin's sister's brother who was profitable after 3 months and is now a millionaire. But that is not the norm, okay? It's going to take you a long time to learn to trade, because learning the methods is relatively simple. Learning the methods in a marketplace and to execute over and over and over again and to you to do everything correctly in relation to each individual trade comes down to experience, okay? The training course is sort of, it's taking away a lot of the learning process of building the training plan and making the mistakes and going through the mistakes repeatedly until you sort of narrow it down into something you can focus on. That's what the training plan does. It gives you something to refer back to. It gives you something to work with, but it's not a guarantee of success. So if you come to trading and you enter into the training course and you have this understanding you're going to have to work very hard, it's going to make you, first of all, protect your trading account a lot more than if you believe it's just this process that you now need to follow. It's also going to help you understand that as you're learning, it's okay to make mistakes, okay? When you're learning to trade, you're going to make mistakes. I've been trading for years and years and years, and I still occasionally make mistakes. And those mistakes very often result in me losing money. And that losing money is on top of my trading plan, which, you know, you have normal losses with your trading plan. I'll sometimes take a trade and then I'll look back over it and I'll say, what the hell were you doing? That is not a good setup, okay? It's a mistake. Mistakes are okay. As traders, we're looking to reduce the mistakes as much as we possibly can. So it gets to a level that with our mistakes and with our well-executed trades, it's going to leave us profitable overall, you know, in a long-term manner. So month to month, quarter to quarter, year to year, not day to day, not week to week. So that's really the main thing I want to touch on. The reason I decided that I was going to do this series of videos is because I got an email again last night from one of these sort of spam traders. Unfortunately, because I run Decisive Trading, not unfortunately, but it's just one of the pitfalls. I get emailed a lot by trading educators, people who want me to promote things for trading. And it was another one of these emails, something like last week I said the market was going to do this, it's done it. If you had been part of my service, you could have made X amount of points. Now, they never email you the countless times where they say it's going to happen and it doesn't happen. But again, it's trying to narrow in and grab a hold of you and focus your attention on, if you want success, you need to give me your money, and then it's all going to be easy for you. You just need to follow my process, and that's it. It's such a horrible way to sort of promote the trading community. And I decided I wanted to start making these videos. There's a lot more things I want to go over. I want to give you it from the trading educator's perspective, with no bullshit, cutting through all the nonsense, and just sort of trying to tell you how it is. So with a training course, it's no guarantee to success, okay? It doesn't matter how much money you spend. It doesn't matter how much money the trading educator is making. That does not automatically translate into the student being able to do that. You have to be willing to build from the foundation, okay? If you're going to take a training course, you have to understand that it's only the start of your trading journey, and you have to be willing to put in the work. You have to be willing to put in the mistakes. It's going to take you a lot of time. It's not going to take 3 months. It's not going to take 6 months. At the end of 6 months, you may have had a run of profitability, but I can almost guarantee you, unless you are this sort of like the fluke percentage, what's going to happen is you're going to give it all back. Yeah? It's like learning to drive. When you first pass your driving test, you can drive. But if you're a driver, you know, and I know, that after you've passed your driving test, you are not an overly safe driver. You make mistakes, okay? You still stall your car. You maybe cut across traffic because you forgot to check your blind spot. Things like that happen. It's the exact same with trading. It takes experience. Okay guys, so that's everything for this video. As always, I hope it was helpful. I hope you all have a good trading week. And if you did have the bank holiday, I hope you enjoyed that long weekend. I'm just getting back to trading now on the Tuesday. Okay, I'm James Orr, and thank you